Cut the crap.
Coronavirus!
First things first, I wake up and, contemplate life, of course, and then I notice the camera and I'm like, oh crap, I should probably put on a shirt. And so, I rush to do that so that I can, be decent for my film. Next up, I walk out to the kitchen, see my doggies are trapped in the sunroom, so of course I let them out. They are so cute, I love them so much. Then of course I need to get my morning devotion in here, so I'm actually reading through Ezra and Nehemiah. Definitely did not say that right. Next up, I wanted to work on the latest TikTok dance.
Pull up extra icy, I'm not playing hockey.
Is it really a quarantine without a workout from home? Of course not. So here you see me doing some plank crunches, and that's working on my abs there. Next up, we're gonna do some push-ups. Do not tag me in any Instagram challenges. I will not do them. Squats are essential. I'm gonna grab a basketball, get some dribbling in. And last but not least, we've got some lunges here. These were actually really difficult and my legs hurt very much afterwards. Curls. Lastly, we've got some reverse flies with 15-pound weights that were way too heavy for me. And then I was tired, so I scrolled through some dank memes on my phone, social media app to social media app. Oh, while I was on Twitter, I slid into your man's DMs. But with play comes work, so I headed to work at Papa's Freezeria, making some sundaes, as you can tell. I then decided to test my brain a little bit, get some good reading in. Of course, I have to find the perfect position for reading because that's the only complaint I have about reading. You never can be comfortable. I was then feeling a little bit energetic, so I decided to attend a One Direction concert. I am honestly so sorry that you have to watch this. Wow. I cut most of the music out to avoid copyright infringement. In the middle of the concert, I remembered that school starts in 2 days, so I should probably get a head start on some extra credit work and just overall preparation. School is of course boring, and I'd much rather be throwing a ball at a wall or just up in the air in general. Next up, I'm actually going to just play with a fidget spinner, very sassily it seems like. I thought my mom would appreciate me taking the ball throwing outside, so I decided to go back to my softball roots here and play catch with the bush next to our mailbox. She wasn't very good. I knew my main man God would be the best passing partner, so I decided to give him a couple throws. He's got a great arm. Quarantine life is so boring, I decided to count all the pairs of socks that I own. It's 62. Feeling inspired, I decided to put on my own concert.
Hello? Hello? Oh. I can just pretend. This is shout out to my friend Kira. Don't stop!
During the intermission of my concert, I saw that the bushes and trees outside of our house needed some touch-ups, so I decided to give them a couple drills. Back to the show.
Let's see if I can make a beat. Say say something, I'm giving up on you. And I'm feeling so small. You're the one that I love. And I sang the song wrong. Thank you. Thank you.
After my concert, I was so exhausted, so I did a low energy exercise called ranking the balls in my room. I then got a little hungry, so I decided to make some soup. The first ingredient is water. The next is hand sanitizer. The third is off spray. And lastly, the most important ingredient of them all is a bat. Ladies and gentlemen, you've got yourself some bat soup.
I've been on my rock star.
For dessert, I decided to see how many pieces of gum I could fit in my mouth. Here comes the second one. Then the third. And lastly, I just decided to pour the whole thing in. Coronavirus gave me a lot of time to research all the stereotypes out there, one being that females tend to have a list of future baby names in their notes. This seemed like a good idea, so I pulled out my baby name book and started planning. I then channeled my inner childhood and pretended to be a superhero with glasses who also had a Harry Potter wand, because I'm also secretly a witch. During my superhero phase, I noticed how many hats I had in my closet, so I decided to put them all on my head at the exact same time in a super cool fashion. Everyone should try this at home. And then I came out of the closet, literally. To wrap up my day, I pretended like I was an architect and built a building out of my erasers. Perfect. Before I headed to bed, I decided to shoot a music video to let everyone know that I was going to bed.
Give it to me, I get nothing 'cause of y'all. Y'all